Hello dears. Hello. How are you doing? So in this episode, actually, I'm going to demonstrate about this some kind of a political analytics video, geopolitics. Actually, these days, basically there are two front lines, two front wars is going on between Russia and Ukraine. Of course, from 2022 February, we got this situation, and since October 7th last year, we have terrorist group Hamas and Israeli IDF forces is battling. Actually, if you see Middle East war, right? My concern is gonna go much more deeper into the something which is greater concern in your and our perspectives, right? Hamas attack Israel, yes, okay, agreed, and Israel is destroying more than 40,000 civilians. Now almost become 40,000, but actually numbered are unknown. Right? So you all know this story, and if you think with the greater perspectives and the greater concerns, why Houthi is attacking into Israel? Houthi has nothing to do. Houthi is a rebel group which is thousands of kilometers away from Israel. Right? It has nothing to do with the Israel, because Israel have not preemptive strikes has not done against anything to Houthi. Israel has not done anything against Houthi rebels, right? Although in Hezbollah in Lebanon, of course we know, although Israel has time to time 1982, in 2005, and also very recently 2013 or 2018, I don't remember, they have strike deep into the Lebanon, right? So this is something else. But present situation, why is Hezbollah attacking to Israel, right? What is the difference? What is the main cause? Right? What is the main root cause? Why it is Iran is always interesting about Israel's attacking to Israel. Israel is not inland, it is not connected with Israel, it is hundreds of miles away from Israel. And why Israel is attacking to Iran? What about other countries? So even if the situation is the same, other countries also must attack to Israel. Where is the Muslim Brotherhood? Why nobody is accepting, when you talk about the Gaza war, why nobody is accepting the Gazans, the Palestinians? For example, Egypt, they had very easily they could get the Palestinians to their land, right, as refugees, but they did not. And what about Saudi Arabia? Where is the unity of Islam? And where is the brotherhood of Islam? We are talking about the brotherhood of Islam. Where is it, right? What about the Jordan? Jordan is okay, far away from, a little bit far away, inland, not connected to Gaza. But Egypt is connected to Gaza, right? So it can open the borders and take all the people, refugees. So in order to minimize the casualties, in order to finish the war, if they want to do something really, I think they had to do it. They would have done it a long time ago. Means even when the war is erupted, when the war is started, they would have done it, but they didn't. Especially I'm talking about Egypt. Why? Because of, as they said, it will take them extra cost millions of dollars to feeding those children, and also accepting the refugees because they have enough of suffering, as they say. Okay, that's number one. Okay, let's move to the northern Israel. Strongly, I believe Hezbollah is a terrorist organization. Hezbollah is backup Shia Muslim clerics, terrorist extremist organization. It's a proxy terrorist group funded and maintained by Iran, also Houthi. So, as per the Sunni Muslims, the Houthi rebels and those groups, terrorist groups, they are imminent threat to the Sunni Muslims, Shia Muslims. Those Shia Muslim clerics and those Shia Muslim proxy groups, even they will invade Saudi Arabia also, if like this. So at the moment, the position in Saudi, they are what you can say, they are neutralized. They never talk. They are neutral about this situation, about this war, and they condemn the attacks, some of the Israel attacks, but they would have to take easily those refugees in order to, life of a human is not, you cannot cost it 1 million, 2 billion, like that, you cannot cost it. So what I mean, to cost of a human life, value of a human life is infinity. So in order to reducing the tension, in order to reducing the casualties, reducing the death, even millions they can, Saudi can take into their land, right? Then they can build Saudi-Palestinian community, but they did not. And I think in Saudi Arabia, I'm not criticizing, but Saudi Arabia's position currently, right now, I think they are fighting and they are struggling to recovering their economy. They have a vision 2030, Saudi 2030, and at this moment, we are very near to Saudi Arabian National Day, 94 years or 95 years, something like that. Okay, now my question, exactly, they are struggling to the power, monarchy is struggling, Saudi monarchy is struggling, royal family is struggling in between. They have their internal issues, how to save their crown, how to save the government. This is their plan at this time. So they are in an immediate, they are in a challenging situation. In many ways, they were being defeated throughout the history, right? So now, in my opinion, what I mean, of course, Saudi is not going to take any action against the Houthis or against the Israelis, against the Jewish government. Also, Iraq government is totally dismantled. Iraq is controlling by some parts of the country by the rebel groups, by the Iranian backing proxies, and some of the parts controlling by the government, some of the parts controlling by the Shia proxy groups, some of the parts controlling by the Sunni proxy groups. So this is kind of a escalation and de-escalation in a situation, and this, I don't know, this when this could be becoming into normal. It's chaotic situation, very chaotic, very complicated situation. Anytime the war can be happening, war is eruptible in Middle East anytime. but both the parties, even IDF and Israel government, as well as the Iranian-backed Houthis and those rebel groups, you can say the terrorist groups, Shia terrorist groups, they said that they don't want to expect a long-running, long-term war, right? Wider conflict, regional wider conflict, or become a world war. We do not know. So this is the situation now in the Middle East. So yesterday also IDF preemptive strikes have made against to the Israel. IDF made the preemptive strikes against the Houthis and the other rebel groups, also to Hezbollah. Now the war totally gone into the front of into the northern front, into the Lebanon's area. That's number one. And also United States, US has sent its best career group, career strike group, F-22 Raptor Squadron, and some of its unknown location. There are some of nearly 40 submarines around the Arabian Sea and around the Indian Ocean. So they are waiting for the war. If any war is erupted, so they are ready to go ahead. But in this situation, Russia cannot involve, because Russia is now, they think they are in a war with Ukraine. In the Ukraine situation also, Russia is powdering and pounding the missiles into the Kiev last week and yesterday as well. So I think US play the game against the communism and against the he play the game for the I can say something like he play the game because of his interest, for his interest, right? This is one of a conclusion what I have got. So this is how it goes at the moment, and US has failed in many ways, my dears. So that's how it has moved. So let us see in the future what is going to be happen, and we will see hopefully in coming weeks. Situation is very uncertain. See you then. Bye bye.